This is your spiritual connection, ourplanetlife.org, broadcasting from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to DFW Business Hour. It's an outreach program of Webb Chapel Church of Christ. We do thank you for joining us. My name is Art Garcia, and I am your host. And today we have Eli Hernandez, CMO from the iWorks Digital Storytellers this morning. Eli, welcome to DFW.
Thank you for having me, Art. Really appreciate it.
Today we're going to talk about what small business can do now to improve their sales and business. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that, Eli?
Well, first, let me tell you a little more about my background. I am Chief Marketing Officer for the iWorks, and we are a digital marketing agency. We provide a full range of marketing services. I have been with the agency for approximately over 5 years, and the agency hasn't been in business for 10 years. And I love marketing, it's my passion, and I also am involved in other creative projects. For example, I recently wrote a couple of books and getting into films. So I'm very, very excited about being here with you today. Thank you so much for inviting me, appreciate it.
Eli, I noticed that you've been in marketing for 25 years.
Yes.
And you've also traveled the world and lived in different places, exciting places.
Yes, I've had the privilege of and the honor of living in places such as London, Frankfurt, Germany, Mexico City. I was in New York City for approximately 12 years, and I've been very, very fortunate, and that my clients and the businesses that I worked with allowed me to work in different places, in Europe and in Latin America. So I'm very, very fortunate. I'm very, very happy about it. Yes.
Great. Currently, you are with iWorks. Tell us about your agency.
Well, the agency is located in Dallas, Texas. And as I said previously, we are a digital marketing agency. We provide a full line of marketing services, for example, website design, development, email marketing, search engine optimization for websites, social media. I'm a traditionalist, Art. I'm a traditional marketer. So I provide advertising, public relations, direct mail, and mostly I focus on the traditional marketing aspects of the discipline. Yes.
Yeah, well, good. What made you get into marketing?
Well, my philosophy is that you have to love what you do. You have to develop a passion, whatever it is, whether it's the ministry, whether it's business, whether it's a cause. You have to love what you do. You have to bring the passion to what it is you want to do in life. And mine is marketing. I love marketing. I love seeing a business, for example, go from point A to point B, help them reach their goals, their business goals. That's my passion. Helping businesses and organizations grow, bring in new customers or members, and reach their financial and business goals. That's what turns me on. That's my passion.
Yeah, so you have to have a passion to what you like to do. Like for me, I like to do broadcasting. I do radio, and that's my passion. I love talking to people, and
I see that. That's great.
So here we are. Another question: some people get sales and marketing confused. Tell us the difference.
Well, there is a difference between sales and marketing, and I'm really surprised that we're in 2012, and some people do confuse the two. Let me give you examples of both. Marketing, what I like to tell people is marketing makes the phone ring. Everything that we do in marketing, it makes the phone ring. It brings in new customers to a store, for example, if you have a store. It brings in new members to your organization. So everything about marketing and marketing activity is making the phone ring. Whatever it is that I do as a marketer, I will make that phone ring for your business. Now, sales is, think of it as the transaction. Sales is closing the deal. is having that new customer buy, having that new church member sign up, having someone donate to your nonprofit. That is the process of sales. The two work very, very closely together, yet they are two different disciplines, two different efforts.
So actually, you have two people. I mean, one's that answers the phone, and the other one that goes out and sells the product.
Well, it's more along the lines of someone is making the phone ring through an advertisement or through a press release. Somebody read a press release. Oh, I need to call this organization because I like this new product or I like this new service that they're offering. That makes the phone ring.
Okay.
And it's actually the salesperson that picks up the phone and says, "May I help you?" And businesses love for the phone to ring.
Yes,
because the person on the other line wants your services. They want to buy your products. They are interested in you and your business. So you want that phone to ring.
How has marketing changed throughout the years?
Well, I just finished telling you, Art, that
Yeah.
I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah.
And so some people would say I'm from the old school of marketing.
That's me.
That's me too. That's me too. That's all right. And that's all right. And that's all right. However, marketing has changed from the time that I got into marketing 25 years ago, over 25 years ago. Traditional marketing in the past was a bit slow. And for the business owner, it took a while for the new sales to come in. And the internet has changed everything. It has changed. Not only has it changed business, it's changed commerce, it's changed how business is run, but it's changed marketing. So marketing today, because of the internet, is faster. It can be more effective if it's done correctly, and it's actually a little more cost effective, because now the internet has leveled the playing field. And a business owner, for example, doesn't have to spend a lot of money on their marketing efforts to promote themselves. So a big company doesn't have that advantage anymore, because now a small company, through the internet and through internet marketing, okay, they call it inbound marketing, they can leverage the internet just as the big company can.
There's also another tool nowadays, Facebook, which everybody's on there, and if you want to promote your business, that would be the place to go to.
Well, social media is certainly a tool. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't encourage, that's the big debate today is, should I, for businesses, should I be in social media? And social media has many tools: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. And it just depends on your organization and what your business goals are. If should you want to be in social media? It just depends on what it is you want to do. So please speak to someone like me that knows marketing, and they can help guide you, especially for a business that wants to be in social media.
Great. I see you have had many clients in your career. Tell us some success stories.
Yes. As you can imagine, I've been in marketing a long time. I've had many clients throughout those years. As I said earlier, I've had the privilege of working, in global markets around the world. I've also had the privilege of working with some of the best CEOs, executives in the world. That has been a privilege for me, and I've learned a lot from them. And two clients come to mind that really stand out. One is the Dow Chemical company, which, as you know, is a global company.
Yeah.
They hired my agency at the time when I was in New York to help them with their businesses in Latin America, namely Brazil, Mexico, also in Europe, Germany. I speak a little German. And what I did for them was I helped solidify their businesses in those big global markets, because they were looking to target a specific business sector, if you will, and through newsletters and email marketing and a website, I was able to help them reach their financial goals. Big companies also have financial goals, as do small businesses. And to bring it closer to home here in Dallas, I have an investment bank as a client. They wanted to reach, as an example, attorneys, specifically a specific target. And I helped them through their brochures, again, through email marketing and their website. I helped them reach that specific target group, and their business is growing. So I'm very happy about that.
Great. What is your assessment of today's business or economic climate?
Well, I believe everybody knows that the business climate is tough. Everybody knows this. It's difficult. Some businesses, for example, have gone out of business. And I'll give you an example, Art. I did a study a few years ago for an association about restaurants. And in that study, what I found out is that out of all the new restaurants, let's say in a calendar year, out of all new restaurants, half of those restaurants, 50%, will fail within the first year. Did you know that?
No.
Now, here's the interesting part. In the second year, out of those restaurants that survived the first year, in the second year, half of those will fail. So there are a lot of restaurants opening, but there are also a lot of restaurants failing. And part of the reason why, Art, is because they're not promoting themselves. They're relying on word of mouth, which is fine, but it only goes so far.
Yeah.
And unless you market your business, unless you promote yourself, whether you're a church, whether you're a nonprofit, whether you're a small business, if you don't tell people about you, they're not going to know about you.
Yeah.
All right? And what's going to happen? Then you don't bring in new members, you don't bring in new business, and your business suffers. So you're actually making it worse when you don't promote yourself. You need to get out there and promote your business and your organization, yes.
So when you don't promote, all your sales also go down.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay. Today, most of everything is on the internet. How can an organization take advantage of this powerful tool?
Well, as I said earlier, the internet has, leveled the playing field. A small company can look like a big company, and that's the beautiful thing about the internet. It does have some disadvantages, as maybe we'll talk later, but there are also advantages. But you need to leverage the internet. The internet is and let me give you some internet 101 just real quick. Is the internet is for two audiences: people and search engines. All right? So those are the two main groups that are looking for websites: people and search engines. Now, think about when you hear about a business, one of the first things that people do today is they will go on the internet. Let me see what this business or what this organization is all about. Who are they? Who is the pastor? Who is the president of this company? Who is it that I'm dealing with? Correct?
Yeah.
So that information should be on your website. You should tell your story about who you are on your website. And when you don't, when a person goes to your website and they do not get the information that they need or that they want, what do? They go on. They actually go find someone like you. So you're actually losing members and you're losing business if you don't have a well-designed website with the right information, with the right content. Well, that's people. Search engines. Every day, Google, Bing, Yahoo, what they do is they send out their little spiders. And what these spiders do is they're looking for information. All right? So let's say that we're looking for a photography business. All right? So Google goes out there and searches for all these photography companies.
Yeah.
And what they do is they try to find the correct information. And that's why when you go to Google and you look for a specific business, there's a ranking. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The further down you are, the less likely that someone that's interested in you will find you. So you want a high ranking on Google.
Yeah.
All right? It's the new directory, if you will. But if Google cannot find the right information, or if you have the wrong information on your website, guess what Google does? It goes on. It'll bypass you and go to another business. So that's a disadvantage. So having a website is great, but knowing exactly what to do with a website is key. And my recommendation, all right, my recommendation for you today is for any business or any organization is what you can do today, right now, is you can put in new content, whether it's blogging, press releases, an announcement. Tell us more about your organization on your web pages. We need to see content so that your website can be found.
Oh, wow. That's some great information, Eli. Another question, what advice would you give to business owners on what they can do to increase sales and get more customers now?
Now, this is the exciting part, because most people think that marketing costs an arm and a leg to promote your business. And we just discussed how it's a very, very difficult business climate and everybody is struggling to get new customers. And what I'm going to tell you today are steps that you can take right now as you're viewing Art and I. You can take out a pad and paper and a pencil, write this down, because here are things that you can do right now that's really not going to cost you any money. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
All right,
incredible.
so here we go. Well, I just gave you the first one. The first thing that you can do is, if you have a website, go to your website person who handles your website, or if you do it, then you do it.
Yeah.
Put in new content. Why? Because this helps search engines find you. This helps people find your business. That's new business.
Yeah.
So that's something that you can do right now. You don't have to wait until tomorrow. Start putting in new content, whatever it is. All right? Second, guess what? You have a powerful tool in your hand right now. Guess what that is? It's called your mobile phone. All right? And what you do is you start calling people right now. And a lot of people won't do that, Art.
Yeah.
They just won't start calling people. You'll be amazed at the people that you know. And when you call them, this is exactly what you're going to ask them. You're going to ask them, who do you know that would be interested in my service? Art, a little while ago, you were telling me, we were talking about film, and you told me about some film people in DFW.
Yeah.
Well, that's a referral. That helps me because I'm actually looking for somebody that's in film or in video. Well, you'll be amazed of who you have in your Rolodex. Do you know someone that will be interested in coming to my church? Do you know someone, call your friends. Do you know someone that will be interested in joining my organization or contributing to my nonprofit? Call up your business friends. Do you know someone who will be interested in my product or in my service? Those are instant referrals that you can do today. And unfortunately, a lot of people won't do it.
Exactly.
And that's business sitting there, on your desk. All right. What else can you do? Well, start putting out information about you. Press releases, announcements. If you have a media contact, call them. Tell them about the good things that you're doing with your organization. Take them out to a coffee and talk to them about the good things that you're doing in your business. That will go a long way in getting the word out. All right, what else can you do? Well, network. You need to get out there and start talking to people. All right? Go to business associations. Art, you belong to the chamber here locally in Farmers Branch. That's great. That's exactly what you need to do. You need to network with other business or organizational people. Ask them, are you interested in my product? Do you know anyone that's interested in my product? That's a mine. You can mine new customers with your contacts. So network. Get out there and start talking to people, business people or organizational people. Start talking to them and asking them for referrals. And you will be surprised how people will do that for you. Because at the end of the day, it's all about people. All right? So those are some steps that you can take today without necessarily spending any money to start promoting your business. That's key.
Wow, that's some great information, Eli. How can people get a hold of you, or is there a way they could get a hold of you?
Sure. They can go to my agency website. It's www.theiworks.com. You're also welcome to email me. It's eli@theiworks.com. All right. And you're also welcome to call me if you have an idea, if you would like to discuss how to grow your business. Please call me. I would love to hear from you. My phone number is 469-441-9696.
Eli, thank you for coming by at DFW Business Hour. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for that great information that you gave us.
Thank you.
People already know how to get a hold of you. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.